Hi, my name is Katharine for those who don't know me, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going flower picking at Northern Light Farm Stand behind me. I've been here before, but I thought I would bring you along with me. I remember it being like 45 cents per stem. They have a field out in the back area, and I'm excited to do this again. I have a few different vases at my house that I'm looking to put some flowers in and just redecorate my room for fall. So let's go do this. So these are the fields that I was talking about before. So essentially you walk through the farm store. You don't even have to talk to the cashier. And then there's baskets and scissors like out right in front of the field area. And then you just pick those up and then start snipping away at some flowers. In a sign it said that there was only short stems to be picked. So I can't pick any of like the long stemmed things. I think there's some long sunflowers over there, some very tall sunflowers I should say. So I can only cut the flowers that are shorter to the ground. So let me go ahead and do that. I usually try to go for like a color scheme. Last time I was here I did like a pink and white color scheme because it was more summertime. But maybe I'll go for like more like autumnal colors. So we'll see, like maybe some like reds, oranges, yellows, that type of a thing, but let's see what I get myself into. I should also mention the vases that I want to fill today are like these miniature vases. There's only two that I have, and I want to have them as like decorative pieces on like a shelving unit that I'm setting up in my room. So I don't need like a ton of flowers today, so I'm not doing like a huge bouquet today, just like small little mini bouquets. Honestly, flowers give me so much joy. Growing up, and even to this day, I wear a lot of floral things. Even look at my skirt right now. It has flowers on it. So I'm very much a flower girly. I like wearing flower or floral things, not actual flowers. Sometimes I like to wear actual flowers like flower crowns, but I like to make those out of artificial flowers because they can last longer. But I've always been a flowers person. I just feel like they bring so much joy and light into my life. Whenever I have flowers of any kind, whether it be artificial or actual flowers, real flowers, I always feel so much happier. As someone who suffers a lot from anxiety and depression, I try to do anything that I can to make myself feel better, even if it's simple as buying myself flowers. I'm very much single as a Pringle, so I don't have someone to buy me flowers. I guess my dad could buy me flowers, so hint hint Dad, like if you're watching this, please buy me flowers once in a while, okay? And buy Mom some flowers too. But anyways, I love flowers so much, and anything to do with making myself happy, I like to do that, especially if it comes to flowers and buying myself flowers. So let's pick some more flowers. I only want a couple more, so let's go do this. That's enough flowers for me today. I honestly don't know how many stems I have, but it's pretty cheap anyway. It's like 45 cents per stem. When you buy, I think, a bundle of 30, I think it comes out to be like $15. I don't know how to do the math. Please tell me if I'm wrong, because I think that's right, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they have a deal where like if you buy a certain amount of stems, like it's a certain price, but they're 45 cents per stem individually. But aren't these just like so beautiful? Like, I can't wait to put them in the little vases, and if I have extra, then I have extra and I can try to find some other vases in my house to use. But on the note of things that are beautiful, not only do I think flowers are beautiful, but I think the art of being alone and doing things alone is highly underrated. I came here by myself today, and you know what? I'm having the best time, okay? I think a lot of people get too scared to do things by themselves because I feel like they think that other people will judge them for being like weird or not looking right in certain areas or places, or feeling like people will say, hey, look at her, she has no friends. But you know what? I love doing things by myself because it gives me the freedom to do whatever I want to do without having to think about what others' opinions or wants and needs are, if that makes sense. I know that kind of sounds selfish, but at the same time, like, you do, and everyone feels this way, I know it to be true, that they want to do things that they want to do, you know? Sometimes, for example, like, I'll give this example because I used to work at Disney. So, say you go to a trip to Disney World, and, you know, your son wants to go on Space Mountain, you want to go on Test Track and Epcot, and then your wife wants to go on the People Mover in Magic Kingdom. And so, it's just like all of these different opinions and wants and needs that need to be met, but sometimes you may not be able to go on Test Track and Epcot if your son and your wife want to go on rides in Magic Kingdom. So it just is a give and take situation. Like, when you're in relationships with people, whether it be friends, a romantic relationship, your kids, your siblings, whatever, like, you always have to take their opinions into consideration, especially when it comes to planning activities and things like that. You have to make sure they get to do what they want and that you get to do what you want. And sometimes you and the other people in your life have to make sacrifices to please the other people, if that makes sense. And you do it because you love them. Like, I have people in my life, I have my parents, I have my siblings, I have my nieces and nephews, I have friends, where we do stuff together because we just genuinely want to do stuff together and just have fun doing it. It doesn't matter like who gets to do what, it's just about like being together. And I do appreciate doing things with other people, don't get me wrong. Like, I love having friends. Despite me not having like a ton of friends, I do like to do things with the few friends that I have, and I like doing things with my family too. But it's sometimes a good treasure to have is to just learn how to enjoy being by yourself and doing things solo. Like, I'll go to the movies by myself, I'll take myself out to eat by myself, I'll do fun things like this, like flower picking by myself. And I like doing it because, you know what, sometimes people aren't always free either. Like, my mom and dad work today, and some of my friends have limited availability because they work too, and that's just how it is. Like, if you find yourself in a situation where you really want to do something and you have the day off, say, and no one else is able to do it with you, like, just go and do it. Like, nothing should stop you from doing what you want to do and enjoy yourself. My philosophy is, like, God created nature, God created this earth, and He created certain activities and fun things for us to enjoy, including picking flowers. And I think even if there's no one else to do it with, like, just do it by yourself. Like, yeah, would it maybe be a little bit more fun with someone else, but like at the same time, like, if that's something that you want to do, just go do it. Like, that doesn't mean that you should, like, say no to someone if they're asking you to go do something with them. Like, don't be an introvert. Not that being an introvert is bad. I'm an introvert, okay? It's not a bad thing to do things by yourself, but, like, also it's not a bad thing to go do things with other people. So just take that into consideration. Like, there's pros and cons to doing things by yourself, and then pros and cons to doing things with other people. But if you're afraid of doing things by yourself, don't be. Like, I do things by myself, like, literally 75% of the time, and that has been an awesome thing for me. I don't regret doing things by myself. It's honestly so much fun. I've made so many memories for myself, and I'm glad I made this YouTube channel because it helps me document it. So I just made it back to my car, and, like, literally look how beautiful this bouquet is. Literally, like, so stunning. I can't wait to get home as fast as I can so that I could put those in some water. But catch you on the flip side. The flowers in their vases. I love the look of them. I just love the vases and how the colors complement the gold on the vases. I love the fall season and the fall colors of the flowers that I got. I don't know if I mentioned this, but another reason why I love flowers is because my middle name is Rose. I don't think my parents necessarily had a meaning behind the middle name Rose. I think it was just a common middle name in the 90s, so they decided to have my middle name be Rose. Sorry for the wind. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Feels good though. But anyways, I love the flowers. I just love flowers in general, and I'm really glad that I was able to go this fall season to Northern Lights Farm Stand and do the pick your own flowers. It came out to be around like $6 because it's like 45 cents a stem, which is not a bad price for like 2 mini bouquets. But yeah, I'm really excited about how the way it came out, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it. Do all the YouTube things that you know how to do. Subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!